Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today we are little Bo Peep at a funeral. This is really not the look or the vibe that I had in mind when I started this look, but you'll kind of see where it goes off when you watch the video. In this video, we have lash reveal number 2, super exciting, and I reviewed the new Fenty face products, the Pro Filt'r Concealer and the setting powder. So if you'd like to know what I think about those, keep watching. I am sitting in front of a window, so if my lighting is inconsistent, it's the sunshine. It's not my fault. I'm already moisturized and primed, and we're gonna jump right into the Fenty products. This is the Pro Filt'r Soft Matte Foundation. I have tried this before. I really like it, but I am waiting on a dewy foundation. I've never tried the full-bodied foundation brush, so I'm excited to try these together. On the shade 140, I'm gonna go right in on my face and blend that out with the brush. I did apply lots of moisturizer to kind of compensate for the matte foundation because I have dry skin. This foundation does cling to my dry spots, mostly on my forehead. I really like this brush. It's really soft and fluffy, but there's so many bristles that it's not too soft, if that makes any sense. I like the shape of it. You can really get into all the little nooks and crannies. It looks pretty damn good. I can't really complain. I don't think it's super suitable for dry skin like mine. Really excited to try the new Pro Filt'r Concealer. I've only seen excellent things. They're calling it the cure, and I need a cure right now. This is 140. It's the same as the foundation, but I do have 110 on hand in case I want to highlight. We've also got the Fenty concealer brush, and it looks really nice. This does look nice and light. We'll see if it oxidizes at all. It looks like they may have paired a lighter concealer with the foundation, which I think is really clever. That looks good. That coverage, the finish, get a little on the eyelid for the full effect compared to the other eye. It's so soft. Yeah. I'm happy about this. Steal a little bit from here and see how it goes for spot concealing. I've got a few blemishes on my chin. This concealer is amazing. I definitely don't need as much as I used. Next time I won't be so heavy-handed. Every time I use a new concealer, you guys may have noticed that this is kind of an ongoing trend with me. I always want to use concealers as foundation, and this one is no exception. I love that this is brightening, but it's not too light. My under eyes don't look gray. I am really, really impressed. Not that I really expected any different. I just wasn't sure because I'm not super fond of the foundation just because of my skin type, but this is stunning. Let's hope the powder is as wow as the concealer. Please! I'm really sad that my foundation brush looks like this now. How good is this packaging too? It's so cute. This is a new Pro Filt'r powder. I've got lavender and butter. Which one should I use? Lavender is going to be really brightening. I love a bright under eye, but this one looks nice and light too. So this is the lavender. It's white with just a tiny tint of purple. The packaging is wonderful. It has this little insert that keeps the powder from spilling everywhere, but it also has a lid that I can dump powder in, which is very important to me. Please ignore my fingernails and look at the powder. This is butter. It's just a very pale yellow. The yellow one does look slightly dark. This is the setting powder brush. I'm just gonna take this first and try it on my face. Okay, so it has a little bit of coverage. I'm not sure if you could see, but I have a little redness on my face here that wasn't covered by the foundation. And it does give me a little something. It's slightly brightening. I think that I'm gonna use this on my face, and I'm gonna try the lavender one under my eyes. So this brush is gonna be good for setting my face, but it doesn't really fit under my eye. A little bit awkward, too fluffy. This is the lavender powder. Looks pretty good. This one doesn't give coverage like the butter. I'm gonna try packing it in with my Sigma tapered kabuki so I can get more powder under the eye and let it bake a little bit. I'll set my lids. Knowing me, I'll probably end up mixing those two together because I usually find my perfect powder is 2 powders together as one in perfect harmony. Going back in with butter and the fluffy powder brush, I'm gonna set the rest of my face. I like the way it smells. It kind of has a light, sweet smell. This brush is insanely soft, which is so good for setting your face because you know it's not gonna drag your makeup around. Sweep away this powder. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That is nice. That is bright. The coverage is still there. I will definitely be trying them mixed next time. I am so super impressed with these concealers. I cannot wait to try them again. I feel like you can't really get a good impression of a makeup product using it one time. You gotta use it a few times to feel it out. On January 29th, Sigma is releasing a new collection of brushes. This is one of them. This is called the Edge Kabuki. It's the F87 and it's triangular and angular. I'm gonna contour with my NYX 3-Step to Sculpt using this brush. She goes in. This brush is just the perfect shape, almost for stamping in your contour. Goes hard though, so be careful. Its super sharp sides can really help you get a precise contour. I like that. Oh, there goes the sunshine. I feel like I should cover the window, but when the sun is shining, the lighting is so nice. It's coming back. What I should do is just get warmer lighting for filming. It just looks so much truer to my actual skin tone instead of being washed out by the cool light. Love this brush for the cheek contour especially. I'm gonna use a floofier brush for my forehead because I don't want that to be really sharp. My face is looking kind of powdery, so I'm gonna go in and give it a spray with the Ofra Makeup Fixer. I love this bottle. I love the way it sprays, but it's so scented. Do any of you guys have this? It smells like perfume. I'm not mad about it. I just thought it was really extra. I forgot to contour my nose. This little brush is a 4D HD brush. It's the Presicion brush, and I think it's gonna be good for a nose contour. It works, but I think my trusty angled eyeshadow brush is easier. This inconsistent lighting is going to drive me crazy. It must be really cloudy outside. I have the blinds closed, but they don't really do much. I'm gonna spray it again now, just so I get my nose. Can't find my brow pencil. Where are you? So this is the NYX Precision Brow. In blonde, here comes the sunshine again. And today I'm gonna do a more structured brow for this glam. Also giving them quite a strong arch, which I don't normally do. Well, I do a little bit. And then, of course, using my Milk Makeup Brow Gel. This is in the shade Dutch. Also make them a little bit darker. I wish the clouds would just take a hike. Thank you, clouds. Love it. That's a good brow. I'm gonna do a simple glam eye with a matte brown in the crease and a shiny lid. For the crease, I'm gonna use this matte shade, She Got Bread, from one of the Hank & Henry Alter Ego eye kits. Using the number 12 brush from NYX. Just gonna create a little outer V and pull it into the crease. Kind of creating a wing with the eyeshadow and blending out the edges. Now I'm gonna use Milk Makeup Eye Pigment in the shade Hotel Lobby, and using a small brush, I'm gonna apply this to the lid. And we are gonna do kind of a soft cut crease. I love doing cut crease looks with a cream shadow because you completely skip the concealer bit. I don't want it to be too harsh of a cut crease, so I am gonna kind of blend out the edges. These pigments are unreal if you need something to last a long time. They don't budge. Now I'm gonna go in with my Sam Marcel liquid liner, and I'm gonna add a wing, but I'm gonna keep the liner on my lid quite minimum because I want you to be able to see the lashes, of course. I'm gonna keep that really, really thin, and then I'll connect to the wing from the outer corner. I want the liner to be kind of blended into the look. So I'm gonna take another Hank & Henry Alter Ego eye kit, and I'm gonna use this matte shadow called Bad Habit on a smaller brush. I'm gonna add that to the outer corner and into that wing, right on top of the wing. And then blending it in to that brown and blending out the edges. I'm gonna use a tiny bit of concealer to make under our wing super, super clean. Kind of get rid of any eyeshadow that came down below that line. It really lifts the eyes, which I really like. Next, I'm going to go in with my Milk Cosmetics Stargazer highlight and the Fenty highlight brush. I'm not going to highlight my forehead because the texture is not ideal. Just a little bit above my brow. And now that I don't have fingernails, I can highlight my nose with my finger again. It used to be my favorite. The inner corner. Also going to get under the brow bone. Don't think I can get in there with my finger. I don't usually do this, but I'm gonna go in and add black liner to my waterline and into the lash line. This is the Marc Jacobs gel liner in Irony. And then with a small brush, using that warm brown, to very carefully smudge that out a little bit. I don't want it to come too far down. I regret this every time I do it because it burns my eyeballs. All liners except my NYX Jumbo pencil in Milk. Finally, time to show you guys another pair of lashes from my line. The lashes in the black box are called Sleepy Starlet. They're super fluffy and gorgeous. I wanted one of the lash styles to be a little bit less dramatic than the other two, but still dramatic, just a little bit more on the wispy and fluffy side, not so chunky, I guess. They've got a cat eye shape. They're heavier on the outer corner for that kind of old Hollywood sexy bedroom eyes. I'm going to add some of my Flower Beauty Warrior mascara so that my blonde lashes aren't taking away from my beautiful falsies. I can't wait to show you guys these lashes without any eyeshadow, just on their own. This look is just to match the mood that I made for the lash, kind of the little collages and aesthetic for each lash. So it had to be glam. And adding mascara to the bottom lashes. Do you see how long and glorious and fluffy they are? I love them so much. I wanted to have lash styles that would add to makeup looks, not cover makeup looks. Not sure if you can say that about the last pair, which are my favorite. I can't wait to show you. Next, I'm gonna add some of my Honey Thief blush. It's nice and subtle, kind of. I'm obsessed with how bright my under eyes look. I really like how this look turned out, actually, as a whole. I'm gonna add freckles using this bent liner brush and back into that brown shadow from the Hank and Henry Beauty. Just gonna dot them on and then tap them out. I love freckles with really glam looks. Just adds a little bit more texture. Was gonna do a red lip, but I think I wanna keep it nude. I'll do a nude, I'll put on my wig and see how it looks. If it needs a red lip, then I can put one on. I'm gonna use Milk Cosmetics Hex Liner all over the lip and soften the edges a little bit with my finger. And then I'm gonna take Boy from Colourpop, which is way too light for me, but I can add it on top of other colors to make them a little bit lighter, which is very useful. And then on top, you guys probably already know, I'm gonna use my Furless Imposter Gloss just for a little bit of shine. That is a cute lip. I'm gonna give it another spray. And now I'll put my wig on and see how it looks. Whenever I wear a bow in my hair, I always feel like Snow White. I'm still torn on the lip. I think it might need a red lip. Something is just not right. I'm gonna go in with Power Trip from Caked Makeup. That is so much better. I'm still not feeling it. Maybe it's the hair. I'm not feeling any of my wigs or my hair, so I'm just gonna use this little neck ruffle as a hat. I like it. It's very dramatic. I'm like a goth little Bo Peep. This is so cute. Bonnet hats should make a comeback. Thank you guys for watching my video and watching me struggle with my indecisiveness. Sometimes the look that's in your head isn't the look that actually comes out, and that's okay. You just gotta improvise and make it work. I hope you guys like the second reveal of Likely Lashes. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next video.